in a moment, we're going to throw Lae'zel into the Githyanki mindworm cleaning device, which I'm sure is going to work out fine. But before we do that, we're going to go. I've sent Delors back to the classroom so that we can speak to the dead with the poor old youth Varro, who we know had some seditious material on them. They're the ones that did the second part of the Tale of the Comet or whatever it is with Prince Orpheus. So we're going to go ahead and have a little chit-chat with him. Then we'll regroup, do the brainworm thing, and then after that, I think we're going to be coming back here to meet up with the Inquisitor. Because I think that'll be that for this basement here, and we'll see how it goes. Isn't Starfield about a ginger cat that likes lasagna? Like, I think I already played Starfield a while ago, but didn't it have another name? Outer Worlds? Same game, right? Something like that. Anyway, let's go ahead and speak with Ed.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you? What happened to you? Why didn't you fight back? What do you think of your teachers? Actually, first thing I want to ask is, why were you carrying this book?
Orpheus. Inspiration.
I wonder if this is the person who graffitied that painting that we took like 15 quick loads to get. I mean, I know who Orpheus is, but I kind of want to get what this person's vibe is.
Lost Prince.
Hey, Ghost Cult. Sure, we'll be playing some Civ again soon.
Of gift. Forbidden.
How did you find out about Orpheus, if it was forbidden?
Armor. Voss's warriors. Hidden inside.
Armor Voss's warrior hidden inside. So wait, some of the other people around here, like Voss is one of the people. I can't remember if that might be a title or a name, but presumably, so there's presumably other believers here.
The corpse remains silent.
Okay.
It does not know.
Unless it was old armor. Yeah, Voss is the dude riding Dragon the Mountain Pass. Why is it forbidden?
Flacketh. Threatens. Punishes.
Well, Blackest sounds like a very nice person.
The spell's power.
All right. Well, hopefully we got everything we want to get out of that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to manually walk Del over, unfortunately.
Need to find a way forward.
Come on, Del. Get over here. Get over here. Can a dead person lie or omit telling you something? I don't know in the 5th edition one if they're forced to speak truly or not. I actually don't know. So far, it seems like in Baldur's Gate anyway that they seem to always speak truthfully. But they seem to be able to refuse to answer at all, you know, if you're the killer or whatever, but otherwise. All right, so what we're gonna do now is right here. Gift kill. So that's that person over here. I'm thinking Gustil, rather, not Gustil. Gustil might be their title, like doctor. Gustil Stornagos, the doctor, said the Zaithisk can extract parasites. However, it sounds dangerous. I'm sure it's fine. Anyway, Lae'zel's gonna go first. Lae'zel.
The device is strange, made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal.
It's got a pulse.
It waits for something.
The Zaithisk. Vlaakith's purity distilled. My duty. My right.
Baldur, thank you very much for the gift subs. As a reminder, it is September. So if you've been thinking about subbing but haven't, it would be an ideal time to do it. Yeah. Pulse subs? Pulse? Oh. But yeah, thank you very much, Parduk. How come you're injured? I don't know. Character's not full hit points? I'm not sure. Well, let's examine it first. There's no harm in looking with our eyeballs, right? Crushed it.
The device is an ingenious synthesis of illithid anatomy and metal alloys. It hums with psionic energy, hinting at paths into unknown minds.
Like how
and
everyone's just looking up.
unseen planes.
Stand aside. My time has come.
I'm going first. No, I mean, we're going to let her go first. Go ahead, Lae'zel. You've earned it. Plus, you know, guinea pig. Yeah, exactly. You're right to go ahead and make sure it won't kill me.
Praise Vlaakith. Let it
Getting
be
double
done.
approval so far.
Sit, child. Let the Zaithisk end your suffering.
This is not going to work out. Oh, we can hear the heartbeat, too. It's crazy.
You must focus on the parasite at all times. The Zaithisk.
And you're suffering? I've heard that thing before, yeah. I'm sure, like, their theories, I'm certain, well, either we cure you or we kill you. Like, there's no other option.
An unseen blade cleaves your mind in two. Impossible pain sears your bones and body in concert with Lae'zel's. The Zaithisk psionic forces batter Lae'zel's thoughts. There is no chance she will survive this unscathed.
Yes, child. Speak the Talakit. Meditate on its verses.
So
You
crazy.
feel Lae'zel's mind rip and rupture. Is this purification? Is this the cure?
Get out of there, Lae'zel. You won't survive this anguish. Call on your parasite. Show Lae'zel what she stands to lose. Plead with the doctor. Lae'zel's in great pain. Enjoy, Lae'zel. The cure is worth the torment. I'm thinking option 4 or 5 kills Lae'zel. At this point, I kind of feel like this kills her. And, you know, dying in a cutscene, you die for real. Plead with the doctor. I don't think pleading with the doctor is going to work. Call on your parasite. Show Lae'zel what she stands to lose. This has been our game of, like, let's make some poor decisions and see what happens. I mean, we could save and just see what happens here just for the lulz. Just for, you know what, we'll do that just because it might be interesting to see. Let's see what happens if we just go through it. I'm officially not choosing this canonically as my choice right now, but we need to find out for science. What happens if we go number 4? Oh, she approves. I mean, maybe it's fine. Maybe she comes out brain damage.
You share in Lae'zel's agony. Every cell within her skull bursts into a constellation.
There's no way we go through this in the end.
And reassembled.
There we go.
Lae'zel will die if she remains.
I guess she approves.
She
does look really awesome.
Call to your queen.
My queen! Hear me!
Oh my god, look at her eyes.
King's killing her.
Your vision narrows. You sense myriad specters of Githyanki past. This is their fate. This is their
Good job.
anguish.
The answer is within the Zaithisk. What is this vision? Oh, I mean, it's psionic, so it sort of makes sense. Oh, deception. You must listen to device changing and become illithid. Keep focused, cures close. I'm gonna go with 1. Seek answers within the Zaithisk. What is this vision? 21? Okay, that's fine. We have our guidance running. We're gonna throw ourselves in with Owl's wisdom. We probably have some inspiration ready to go. We're gonna get some lore this way. Oh, God. Okay, well, it's a good thing we've got inspiration. That was terribad. Yeah, we got 4 inspirations. There we go. Crit. I love the GM foreshadowing voice narrator. Listen here, you little. I just told you she's gonna die, right? It's okay for something like this. It would be hard to convince PCs to use the machine, but a lot of times it's really hard to convince PCs to run away from a fight. Like, as a dungeon master, I guess your players always assume that if you put a foe in front of them, it's somehow defeatable, and it's like. It's really hard to convince them sometimes that, like, no. We're, like, showing you something now. Please don't try to fight the dragon or whatever, you know?
Lae'zel's life is laid bare among those that came before. Her thoughts are turned to silver thread and relay.
I'm wondering if this thing never cures Githyanki. It's
The
always meant to
voices
kill
of the
them.
dead cry out as one. The Zaithis collects memories from the infected
Called it.
and executes them. It is not for curing. It's for killing.
100% called it. I hate my option here is only continue. So now it's time to stop. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's weird that it's just continue. Although, hold on. I believe that may be a glitch. I've heard some other people report this, and I've seen it in some other Let's Plays in random areas, where for whatever reason it doesn't show you the conversation options properly. It just says continue, and it defaults to the first option. Yeah, so there you go. People in chat are saying that. Seen this bug a few times. However, it looks like option 1 is indeed what we would have liked to go for. I've seen the truth, Lae'zel. This device doesn't cure, it kills. Persuasion check. That sounds exactly what we'd want to do. DC 21, we could have Lae'zel, or sorry, not Lae'zel, Shadowheart burn another spell slot to switch her spell from Owl's Wisdom over to Eagle Splendor to get advantage. It feels like this is important enough to do it. So we're going to do that. And I think we're still going to have to use some inspirations here. I'm assuming if we just keep failing... Well, maybe there's another thing. Maybe she can snap out of it. Maybe we'll have the option of, like, just attacking machine. We'll go with this. I think in the end, like, this would have been the same result as us trying to persuade her out of the machine earlier, but it is way more interesting this way. And this has been the trend a lot, right? We take the bad option, and luckily, you know, we can sort of steer away from the horribleness at the last minute anyway, and it has led to things being way more interesting. Or at least get a little bit more drama, even for maybe the same end result. Oh, I like the blue die. Oh, I can't click it now. The blue is one of the 4 dice colors I have access to, but like, what is it, the pre-order or whatever? You might have access to it too. When you roll the dice, there's a little bouton down here to change the color, and I really like the blue. I think if you pre-ordered it, you got all the colors, because the default one is like purple, I think, right? Blue is like Behir blue.
What? Subscribe!
Lae'zel and Shadowheart approve.
What madness is this?
We should get
The
perma
Zaithis
debuffed?
nearly destroyed me. I am Githyanki. I will not be gay. My life's work gone. And yet she lives. And so does her parasite.
Her voice cuts with a fanatical
Ooh.
edge, an obsession bordering on mania. If there's a chance the parasite lives, she wants it.
Parasite lives, yes, and thank goodness it saved her. Your Zaithis tried to kill Lae'zel and failed. Deception. You're wrong. Can't you see in her eyes? The parasite's dead. I mean, it is interesting. I kind of just want to call her out. But this actually seems like a fairly smart idea right now. And I don't want to trigger a fight right now. What I'm worried about is she might be like, "No, you're still infected. Now we have to kill you." Right? Which seems like just sort of a generally dangerous idea, and I'm worried it might cut off some more story stuff. So we're gonna try to convince her that, like, no, she's fine now. She's okay. Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about. And we're still running Eagle Splendor. Whew. Got it right on.
Really? Then all this destruction was a symptom of its power?
Yes. Yes, that's exactly it.
Incredible. I am disappointed that we could not extract it alive. It would have been an exceptional specimen. In any case, the problem is resolved. Leave me.
Hey, Cool Man, and happy birthday, Cool Man, by the way. It's actually, you share the birthday with my mom. It's my mom's birthday today.
It can't be! It
Or, sorry.
can't. This was my
Sorry.
right!
I just spoke with my mom right before the live stream, so I have it in my head, and we just had her birthday last week or the week before. It's actually a Kiss for Luck's birthday today. Sorry, my brain just, like, did inversion. You know, it's like when you're trying to say a sentence and you're reading a word in front of you at the same time. So you're like, flip things, that's what my brain just did. Because I'd meant to say something about A Kiss for Luck's birthday earlier, and then I just got confuzzled. All right, looks like we can talk to Lae'zel here.
Progress?
Yeah, Quill's parasite took over for a sec.
I followed protocol. I kept to my faith. Yet the Safist might have killed me. Someone must have tampered with it. An aberrance I can't begin to comprehend.
It's gonna be her come to light moment. The Zaithis is supposed to kill you. I saw it for myself. Like that. We're gonna go with this. We're gonna go with. I mean, we don't really know necessarily, but we're gonna go with this vibe. Like, you don't understand. This machine was meant to kill you. Your people were trying to kill you off here.
This Zaithisk is a deviation. It was altered.
Maybe.
There is no other explanation.
Okay.
Now hurry.
Maybe not all of them are meant to kill them.
Try and inform him of the Zaithisk's tampering.
Maybe sometimes they do save people. Although I bet you that I think the person, the name she just dropped, I think it's the Inquisitor, and it wouldn't surprise me if they were in on it.
Smoke rises like hot breath, but whatever semblance of life once powered the Zaithisk is gone.
Can't slow down.
Sure.
A parasite. Take it. It might be useful.
Yeah, so I want to take the parasite, but we're gonna have to distract her. Lae'zel, why don't you go and have a chat with your doctor from this side?
Go on. My time is vital. Do not squander it.
Oh, well, at least she turned.
No time to rest.
Okay, let's go. Get out.
Have to keep going.
Although, hold on.
Assume nothing. Quickly then.
Now that you're out of the room, just in case some of the NPCs are like, oh, something's missing, something's stolen. Jeez. Scared me. I want to read this.
Hello, it's my birthday, and now I become an elder grand duck sheep. Here's some puns for 31. Here's to the next chapter.
Second parasite?
I'm 31, still a little flirty, and definitely thriving. Age to perfection. Chapter 31, page 1.
Thanks, cool man! And happy birthday to you again. A list of Githyanki names and the treatment they received in the infirmary. It is written in the common tongue. The name Varl comes up 47 times. Savarsh Kethk. Far be it from me to tell you how to do your job, but may I suggest doing something about Varl? He is a drain on resources, not to mention interrupting my research. And I'd like to go through at least 2 days without seeing him again. Varl is the dead guy, right? Shit, there are more.
There's a parasite nearby. You should take a closer look.
Okay, the game's doing the thing, though, where I'm holding shift and it's not giving us the preview. I don't know why it does that.
Never a dull moment. Time to press ahead.
Flackets will be done.
Let's just have Lae'zel talk to her for a second again. Turn her around.
Go on. My time.
There we go.
No one
No
back
idea
home
why it
will
does that.
ever believe this.
Sometimes it holds shift, sometimes it...
Better be cautious.
Now I'm going C, and now it's showing me the vision cones, but... research notes as well. A massive compendium of notes documenting with clinical precision the dissection of over 200 illithid parasites. Wow! Recorded in common tongue. Sample 231. Observations. External presentation consistent with previous samples, but intestinal coloration is not. Internal fluids also appear discolored and infused with some sort of powerful magic. Magic type and purpose currently unknown. Notes. I need to spend my time reading about the magic in this land. My studies in Tunarath, extensive as they are, do not cover whatever magic this is. These parasites are unusual. I will need to retrieve similarly unusual samples in order to deduce a pattern.
Should
Yoink.
mind my step.
Alright, get out of here,
on my
Quill.
feet.
Or Del. Alright, group up. We have a bunch of mind worms. La di da 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 da. Alright. What's the path? Over here, I think. I might go and eat them in a sec here. Yeah, 3 more parasites. Yeah. We're gonna have to go and pick those up in our multiplayer game, eh, Demonac? Yeah, no shortage of them. So, to continue the theme of making terrible, bad, not good decisions, I think Del's gonna eat them all. Because that's what we've been doing. So, yeah. terrible idea, I think. I mean, our brain is literally starting to rot away. Although part of me is wondering about saving some for whenever we unlock this outer ring of them. But I am going to get Luck of the Farm realm here, right? Make successful attack roll against the foe. You can change that into a crit. That sounds like a pretty good ability to unlock right now. Nom 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 nom. I might save the other two. I hear ability drain's quite cool. Presumably I'd have to get Sonic Overload first. I don't know if I'd use Sonic Overload, but use it to get to ability drain might be nice. Built-in charm is cool. The repulsor was quite neat. The hobgoblin that we fought in the goblin camp used it. It was pretty powerful. Although he could use it multiple times in a fight. What is that 2 hearts passive? Oh, right. This one here, transfuse heart health. Sacrifice half your remaining hit points to heal a target for the same amount. I'm wondering, I bet you I don't think I can use my Lithid powers in bear form or shapeshifter form, which is too bad. It'd be interesting to like transfer over my temp HP from being in an animal form. And then yeah, Perilous Stakes over here is just another action. Infuse a creature with a power that heals it when it attacks, but also makes it vulnerable to all damage. Lasts for 3 turns. It's interesting. Shield of the Thrall. Conjure volatile shield around yourself or an ally, granting the target 10 temporary HP. And when it bursts, it might stun nearby foes, which is very cool. But yeah, I'm thinking of just sitting on the remaining worms for now. Trying to use health, saved my butt several times when a 172 HP paladin healed my team members that had gone down. Range is like 30 feet or so. Okay, that is actually sick. That is actually sick. That is very interesting, and it is interesting as an extra emergency button. But if we do it on Del, obviously, the problem there is he won't be able to do it in animal form. So I'll either have to D-shift or wait until he gets popped out of it. And if he's getting popped out of his animal forms, he's probably taking some damage from, like, in general, right? Because the damage would be the thing that would pop him out of the form. So I don't know, but it could be an interesting emergency button. We can just hold out for now. It's not like we have that many HPs overall, so I think we'll just chillax on that. Like how you ate a parasite in front of the Yankee. Yeah, fine. Just a little snack. Slimy yet satisfying. Okay, we haven't come this way yet.
This place is even more foreboding than the rest of the crash.
Big ol' chasm.
The Inquisitor shall tolerate only the utmost respect.
Uh-huh. What's over here?
Do you think this Inquisitor person is really going to help us?
I don't think anyone in here is going to help us, but you know.
It's never been that simple before. I don't know why it would be now.
You know, it's always a good sign when we're in, like, the glowy red area of no resting. By the way, how's the wooden parasite in your toe? Things continue to get better. It's still not perfect. I'm having to, like, work to, like, flex and try to restore flexibility in my big toe. And the nail and everything still looks like a horror movie. But yeah, overall good. All medical treatments have ceased. Everything is, you know, like physically like healed, as in it's not open anymore. No more infections. So good. Because that was a month and a bit long process of constant medical attention, just to stop my toe from, like, you know, deciding to explode and kill us all. I think that's how it was working. Boom. Very impressive door. Everything about this, like, feels like incoming boss fight, right? Maybe what we should do is, I mean, I know we're not in very bad shape, but let's short rest to top off our health and to generate myself a second wild shape charge to give us more options. Beyond that, I mean, we've got all our long-term buffs running as far as I know. I guess I could summon Scratch. Just, you know, to provide an extra flanker or something at some point, you know, random attack of opportunity. I don't think it'll mean much, but... Oh, we should let Lae'zel speak.
Guest,
even though I'm better at it.
please approach. We have much to discuss.
I'm sorry, did you just close the doors behind me? Yeah, this... I mean, so I've been to this room in our multiplayer game, and it went away. But everything in our multiplayer game has gone away. And that way is Murder Hobo every single time. So I don't know how it's going to shape out. I'm actually super nervous, despite the fact that I've technically been to this room before. All right, Lae'zel. Gil,
Seek and you shall find me.
I could swap, but you're right, and summon his animal familiar. I tend to not care too much. I don't actually care about micromanaging these familiars, but I guess we may as well, right? Let's summon ourselves maybe a raven. I don't think in this save we didn't find the we didn't find the scroll, I think, for shovel in this one.
What now?
Interesting. All right. Oh, Lae'zel.
Will be done.
All right, let's see.
Interesting. My Ardents reported that an Istik survived the crashed Geik slave vessel. You have accomplished much since. I'm pleased to finally meet you. I heard there is so much goblin blood on your hands that it soaks their children's nightmares.
Damn.
To business. I suspect you plucked something precious from the Geik ship. Something that belongs to us.
Okay, so first of all, lurking ninja comm, that's obviously a
Give
spoiler,
it to me.
and let's make sure not to do that.
Don't do it.
But it so happens I know that one.
Protect you.
Yeah, the weapon, give it to me. Dream Visitor said it. Yeah. Okay. I can give it to you, but I don't think you'll like it. That's true. The last time we gave this to a Githyanki, right? The Githyanki commander, it like kind of like blew up in her face and flew right back to us. What do I get in return if I give it to you? This weapon, what does it do? Shouldn't you be more concerned with the Mind Flayer invasion? I mean, fair question, but also, how do you know so much about me? It can, it protects me. I'm gonna go with 6 to start off with here. How do you know so much about me?
Some of your species say
Follows me
knowledge
on
is power.
Insta.
They are wrong. Knowledge is everything. We took an interest in you when you became involved with this absolute cult. A pestilence of infected slaves, the first symptom of the Grand Design in action. But you are lucky. That weapon you carry is the solution. I have heard it from Queen Vlaakith herself. Hand it over.
I'm just getting... Del is just stalling at this point. Yeah, what's this grand design you mentioned?
The Grand Design is what all Geik seek. The restoration of the Illithid Empire, which spanned the entirety of the multiverse. For centuries, their elder brains sought to bring back their dominion. Every plot they hatched, we stopped. But now they are close to succeeding. Never before could they pause ceremorphosis. Never before could they let the infections spread undetected.
It is bad news.
You saw the thralls gathered on the Geik ship. Imagine that everywhere.
Hey, Quill, pay attention. There's a new subscriber.
Hey, Orange Fobby, thanks for the sub.
To be. Everything rendered unto the Geik. So, the weapon. Please.
He said please!
Don't give it to him.
You remember? Oh wow, apparently I can't stall any more than this.